What's your background and your story? What do you do for work? I grew up as the son of a non-denominational, basically Baptist music minister. I have 4 siblings, and they raised us to love Christ and love Scripture. Memorized a lot of Scripture, but then as we all go through times of struggle, I had some really difficult times in high school. Wound up being an agnostic, basically atheist, somewhat hedonistic in my approach to life, and that doesn't lead good places, And so, what wound up happening was eventually I got married, and we found out we were pregnant after we were married, and that we knew we needed to get serious about what we believed and what we taught our children. So that's when we started going back to church, Protestant church, and but that wasn't enough. Like, we were trying to really grow, and we knew, like, that's just not going to cut it. We need more. We need more than what this is giving us. So I started looking into church history, because I thought, well, there has to be a way that people have thought about this before. Like, there has to be some sort of method or strategies that people have already conceived of to do this, and that's why I started looking at church history. And lo and behold, I found out that I have 2 choices. I can become Roman Catholic if I want to be a part of the historical church, or I can become Orthodox. A little bit more study and talking to an Orthodox priest, we became Orthodox. What do I do for work? I'm a freelance videographer, animator, and editor. I fly around the country, filming for people, editing here at my house in my little makeshift studio down here, and I do Theoria stuff in my spare time. I started the channel in 2015. I wasn't as active on the channel. I filmed people and edited them, like Frederica and Andrew. Father Andrew, I wasn't going to get on myself. I went through seminary from 2016 to 2019. The channel was pretty dormant during those times. And then I decided, with the blessing of His Eminence Archbishop Paul, to continue the channel this year. I think it was this year, or maybe I started early last year. Yeah, late last year in the fall. And hello, Crisis King. And I started getting in front of the camera myself, just because I can't pay to travel and interview people all the time. So in order for it to be sustainable, the only way that's going to happen is if I get in front of it myself, so that I can do a video every week or so. So what wound up happening is I started doing that, and I'm still doing that. Of course, if you do want to support the channel, please go to patreon.com/TheoriaTV. See that shameless plug there? No pressure at all. We do have some pretty cool stuff for patrons. I hope you're not supporting because you want the stuff, though. I hope you would support just because you believe in the message. And what I would love to do is spend more and more time on Theoria videos and less time on freelance work, so that we can really build something together. So there's my story.